teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last season's national champions, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Lewis. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, that's what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made by the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Trojans hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, USC, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT is good. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
tight end.
They'll run it to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And the back now goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Motion now from the tight end. Looking for the wide out. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Comes the USC offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Lewis. Quick throw to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Canes come to the line to run the hurry up. QB keeper all the way. They pick up enough for the 1st down. Football goes to the 45. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And just, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They had some pretty good players. Do you go back? Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Grab down the middle. It's Clark. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. He keeps it on the design run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Hurricanes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo.
Touchdown, Canes, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. He'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of 17.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Turns it loose downfield. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Design quarterback run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Defense sets the formation. It's third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense going with the hurry up. They'll try the ground game here. He finds some space. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have with this running back position.
The first down and more. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Miami. They couldn't stop him there. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Returner choosing to field this one. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back to throw. It's Lewis. He's running out of time here. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pulls it in. It's Lawson.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Lewis. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Wants to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain.
Chris, here on 4th down, they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
Chris, with the size of this defensive line, the quarterback's got to be able to move around in that pocket to be able to line himself up and find those throwing windows. Right now, he's trying to go over top of some of these defensive linemen, and they're just too big. They're able to knock the ball away.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air, it's Lewis. Defense is coming after him. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on 3rd down, and now a 4th down decision coming up.
That's a smart decision by the quarterback, but curious why they didn't run it. 3rd and short, and you'd hope your guys up front can pave the way to pick up the first and keep this drive moving. Very curious what they'll do here on this 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Let's it fly to the wideout.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Southern Cal. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And he keeps it. Moves the ball up to the 30. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking to pass this time. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target. Caught. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides to avoid the big hit. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. They're going to run it. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Now they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's stopping behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. And looking for a big play here. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. Turner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The pass rush closing in. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT puts him up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Wormley. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Lewis. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Trojans will try to keep this drive moving. Looking for some space. It's Wormley. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Trojans are in the red zone now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. To throw, it's Lewis. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, USC, and they will score. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pump over the middle. It's Clark. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. The Hurricanes begin to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Clark. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking to throw again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Canes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Lewis. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds his man. It's Jordan. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a 1st down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Finding space at the 20. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
With the defense and man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front. The quarterback made the defense pay big time.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. The shotgun handoff here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it 35-31. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's out of bounds here on the return. the first play of this drive now from the 35. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. QB keeper all the way. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. He keeps it. QB draw. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Canes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. The shotgun running play call. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
First down and 10. Back's got it again. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Quick completion to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Leaning on the run game here late. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. Inside the 25. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
The Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
They'll ride the back again here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Leading here in the fourth quarter will keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, USC.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. It's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a 2-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. The freshman brings him down quickly. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense makes a diving grab there? That was beautiful. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Catch hauled in here over the middle. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. He keeps it on a design run. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. Touchdown, Miami. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Lets it go quickly. It's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.